Hey guys, Ron here. So, a couple of things. We're going to take this rx580 8 gig and replace in that Inwin D frame mini that older R9 380. This guy here. We're going to replace that and do some quick benchmarks, see how it does. Then, because that 380 has been pretty good. Then we're going to. We got an i7. I got to look through my stuff. I got an i7 6700 somewhere. Okay, I got to replace that CPU in there because that's got. Right now it's got an i5 6400 in it. So we'll replace the graphics card first. Then when I find that chip, we'll upgrade that chip, and we'll see how it does. Then what we're going to do. We're going to take this short 3 gig GTX 1050 and put it in one of these IBM servers. I'm not sure which one yet. I think the 3650. This guy here's already got the 1030 in there and 72 gigs of RAM plus 2 6-core. So that's a pretty hot system. And so I think one of the 3650. They got another one coming, M4. We'll try the 1050 in there and see how it does. Then what we're going to do is we'll take the i5 6400 in that WindForce. We'll put it in here in this Thermaltake View 31. That's got a Z170A motherboard with it's only got a $39 core Celeron, which I like. I made some videos showing how you can game and do everything on a $39 chip. And it works fine. So we'll do that. And that'll be all the upgrading for this next few days. Alright? So what we're going to do is let's run Cinebench on this i5 as it is with this old R9. Okay guys, be back. On this Inwin i5 6400 we're going to run Cinebench with that R9 380. It's a 4 gig card. So let's see how it does. I'm not even going to run the CPU on that, just the CL. Yeah, that i5 6400, the CPU speed is about 550, 600. On these servers I'm getting 1400, and with an i7 6700 I expect to get maybe 1,000, maybe better on the CPU. But right now I'm just interested in the graphics cards, so I'm going to swap these cards around, see how they do. frames, 103.8. That's really not bad. That's i5 6400 4-core 4-thread and a Radeon R9 380. Alright, so let's get in here and see what we got. I'm going to have to change the battery soon. Very soon. I think I'm going to lose this battery soon, but it's got a thumb screw on here. It's got a really strong film to get out of here. I'm going to get this it'll give me the 8-pin. And we just got to release this thing. That's another pain. Stand by. Alright, so let's see. Need something to release that clip with. That's one thing about these cases. They're small, but they're efficient. They're really good. Yeah, getting that clip is a pain, but we got it. Alright, so there's the R9 380. The old G1 gamer. Good old card. LEDs on the end. Kind of a nice back plate. And let's go look at this 580. Alright, so here's this 580. Alright. So that's an rx580 Asus. Nothing fancy, no strips, no RGB, and 8K. So let's get her in the other machine. Yeah, I think after doing a lot of servers, you know, I think I want to RGB a server because it's so ludicrous. Alright guys, so probably the hardest part for this thing is to get that E pin in there. So we'll get the bus protector off there. Pull out one of these. This card's a little bigger than the last, longer than the other one, so shouldn't be a problem. Huh. This has a red power light on the board. I don't know if you see it. I'm not sure what that means. I have to look it up. I probably should have shut off the main power, but duh. It's the new technology, so it's really shouldn't be a problem. The old technology, you got to worry about static and issues like that. Alright, that's in. Let's see about getting this Alright, I think before I put Murphy's Law into effect, the glass and everything on there, that usually jinxes everything, so stand by. That's a cool thing that the red light that was here is now white since I plugged in the 8-pin connector. It is now white. So that's probably a cool feature that I didn't know about. Definitely didn't know about it. Alright, let's power this guy up. I got a feeling I shouldn't have to load new drivers or update drivers. Let's take a look anyway and see real quick. Device Manager. Right click on the flag. Go to Device Manager. Display adapter. Yeah, it shows the rx580, but for the heck of it, let's just make sure it's got the latest driver. It does. Let's do Heaven. Averaging about 90 frames right now, which is better than the other one, and graphics about 1300 megahertz, so 1.3 gig speed. I'm curious if these fans are even come on yet. Yeah, the fans just came on, nice and quiet too. Also, this is running at a much higher quality. Automatically, it ran it at a much higher resolution and quality. 2800, 111 frames average. Maximum frames 233.7. Way better than the old R9, which is still a great card. That's interesting. I think I want to run user bench. Yeah, so let's run user bench. That's where we can get a CPU and a regular score in general. And when we put the i7 in, we can see the difference. And the R9 with the i5 got a terrible score. They're a little tougher than some of the other benchmarks too. I'll tell you what though, this card, the textures, shadows, and depth of field are really good, really look nice. Alright, let's see if this is going to show us the results. There you go. Not bad. Where did it go? So this PC is performing better than as expected. 44 out of 144, 56 performed better. Overall PC's average. That's because of that CPU processor with a good single core score. This can handle stuff. Graphics 68.2 is a good score. That's really good for the. Usually I get about a 30. The R9 got like a 32. This is like double score. But again, scores are not the same as real world. I only got 8 gigs in there, so let's see what it says. Alright guys. Alright, so we'll be back at another date to, I gotta put this back together. Then we're gonna take that R9, put it in the View 31, and the CPU from this one is going to go in the View 31. Take out that $39 Celeron. And I don't know if anybody noticed, but on that water cooler, I have up here facing upwards. This up here, I figure that's a good joke. It's up here. You know, anybody can put it right side up. That was a bitch getting it to do that. Alright guys, we'll be back. And when we upgrade the CPU, we'll be back to finish this test. And then we'll get into the servers. Last minute decision, I decided to throw this R9 380 into this Z170 Core Duo Celeron Special. It's actually a nice machine. It's got nice water cooling, 240s all around, but 3 hard drives, 2 1 terabytes and an SSD. And problem number 1, 6-pin. Eight-pin. But back from my mining days, I just happen to have 6-pin to 8-pin adapter. I got all kinds of things. From mining, I got hundreds of them, all different kinds. Alright, so let's see if we can put this together and make it work. See if I can get this plugged in. I always like to put these stabilizers, these lockdown screws in them. You've got to put them in before you try and put the cable in there. As you put the cable, the pressure thing pops out of the slot. Typical. Alright, so we just powered her up. And it's booting. It's a nice setup. Z170. That's got a Celeron $39 core, two core, duo. Celeron. $39. We're up to $52 now. That's going to get the i5 6400 from this guy. He's going to get the i7 6700, and then we'll see how we do with that. Alright, so this came up. Look at the funny graphics. This looks like, I don't know what this is. Looks like 680 by 24. Alright, here we go. Let's go to device manager. Device manager, where are you? Come on. Sometimes it takes a long time for device manager. But I remember working on a Celeron 2-core, I don't know, super slow speed. Display adapters here basically doesn't even show, doesn't even see it. So let's do an update online. Searching for drivers, searching online for drivers, downloading drivers. Sweet. Alright. What's nice is it's a good looking unit right here. It's got the Corsair cooler, 240s up here, radiators up here, cards here, hard drives here, nice board, cable extensions here. I got a gray set on the CPU extension, blue fans in the front. It's a nice little setup, very economical. But when that has an i5 6400 and a decent graphics card, which it'll be a decent machine. Days later, okay, you can see it's already upgrading the probably went yeah, it goes 1 to 1080 at least. What's interesting about that graphics card is it's got two lights on it. You can see them on the end. And this one and this one. This one always stays on. When these come on, when the fans stop rotating. When the fans start again, you'll see they'll shut off. You got a lot of internet traffic.
This video was brought to you by Squarespace. Whether you need a domain, website, or online store, make it with Squarespace.
Okay, so this card's working fine. Fans are up. You know, I want to show you the lights shut off on the end of the wind force when the fans are not going. The lights up, there you go. See the stop? The lights stay light up. So we'll get a score. It shouldn't be great because $39 core Celeron, which actually I've played games with. 30%, 31% desktop, 32% sailboat. Processor with an average single score to see if you can handle web, email, video playback, and the majority. Graphics 43.3 is a good. A GTX 1070 equals 100, so it shows about half the. Oh, it's got the Celeron 3930 for $34. 380 I got down for $220. So there you go. The other thing I wanted to show you guys was you see that 4K switch over there? If I turn this machine off, it'll automatically switch the video to this machine. Then I have remote control. I can take up to 3 inputs to 1 output to the HDMI. It's nice. But it'll automatically switch over when it senses a signal. Alright, so I gotta try and get the glass cover on there. We'll call it a day for this one. Hey guys, we're on here. I found my i7 chip. So I'm gonna put this i7 6700 into this i5 6400 and see the difference in results. Alright? Let me turn off this fan. It's gonna be hot. Alright, first thing we gotta do is pull off this water cooler. Loosen evenly, diagonally. Also, it's always a good habit to, when you're pulling off a heat sink or a cooler, to not just pull straight out, but try to break the seal, because thermal paste will act like paste sometimes, and will yank the CPU out with it. This has thumb screws all around the edge. I didn't realize these came off. I thought these were captured. Anything captured is my imagination. I gotta show you something else though. I got a nice box of ROMs. RAM memory. Alright, so that's out of there. I don't know if you guys see this. Let me see. I think you guys can see that a little better that way, right? So, let's see. I'm not even going to unplug the cooling element on here. So this is the i5-6400, which I paste all over the place. So yesterday we put the rx580 in. I think I made a video on that. And next day we put in this i7. Little thermal paste. Like I said, I have the up here emblem facing up here on purpose. I thought that'd be cool to have it up here. It's nice that it has knurled thumb screws on the edge and a Phillips in the center. So to get started you can just do it by hand. And then final tightening you can do with the old Phillips screwdriver. So you guys, I'm left-handed, and since my shoulder, my accident, motorcycle accident, shoulder surgery, I'm doing everything right-handed. I've been for the last 6 months or more. It's going to be another 6 months probably. But definitely makes you ambidextrous. I mean, I was always pretty much ambidextrous, but I was really a lefty at heart. Back when I was a kid 100 years ago, they wanted to change left-handed people to right-handed kids. It's nice with these screws. Once they're right, they lock. They don't just tighten and call it a day. You feel it comes to a final stop. So it's really difficult to over-tighten them. unless you go crazy. Alright, let's give this a smoke test. Oh, wow. I think I've shown you before that 4K switch over here. It automatically, when I power this up, it will automatically switch over and cancel out the other machine. Or it should. Yeah, there it goes. CPU or memory change. Please enter setup to configure your system. F1 to enter. There it goes. I'm going to turn the fan on, guys. Sorry, it's way too hot in here. I'll keep it low. It's really hot. 100% humidity. Alright, let's go. I think we'll do Cinebench. Because in the earlier part of this video I showed Cinebench with the i5. And it wasn't a great score. But I bet it brings up my graphics score quite a bit, OpenCL. It's probably going to be like 400 or 500. It's not overclocked, nothing special. Ah, 640 something. It's not bad. I think yesterday I ran this with the i5, and it was like a 32% gamer, 52% workstation. It really should be much more expensive than DDR4, but it's not. So this is what I had found in my stash. This is good memory. This will go into servers. I found like 26. That's 80 gigabytes. So the next part of the project is to take that i5 and put it over here in this View 31, which has a core, just a Celeron Duo core, $39 chip. And I put the R9 380 gamer in there. It's a nice card. So, but then both these machines will be decent. I'll probably sell the View 31. I got I finally talked everyone into it. I had to spend my own money though. I got a Cougar Conquer coming, and a Ryzen 7. I figure prices have dropped, but I get the newest. It's just as powerful. 8 core, 16 threads, Ryzen, and I think I got a gigabyte motherboard coming with that. Power supply and cable extensions. Because with the Cougar, it's so big in the back, you definitely need some extensions. Alright, so gaming went up double to 66% from 30s. So this is 56 percentile, 66 on gaming, 71 top on bench top, 51 on 70 cents. Good graphics score. Huh. They say this processor is a good single core score, can handle moderate workstation, even light server loads. Gaming score 74.4. CPU is, for 3D gaming, is very good. So now the system is getting up there. 70% on the rx580, 74% on the CPU, 68 on the SSD, 104% on my Barracuda 3 terabyte, and Corsair Vengeance 66. So now it's Who do you call? Eight gigabytes on it. That's a decent score. I expect.